Hello and welcome back to another week of Sambo iRacing. We are back in the Toyota GR86, this time at Adelaide Street Circuit for yet another guide. Now this is for the production car series, which is open setup. And if you wish to race the exact setup being driven in this guide, or the quali or wet or endurance variants, you can do so by visiting our website, sambosetups.com, or our Patreon page. There are links to both in the description under this video. Any questions, let me know in the comments, but please note, everything is already shown in terms of the track conditions. I'll be back for the breakdown after this hot lap. See you in a minute. Right, let's do this breakdown. So first braking marker is going to come up on the right. It's just before the 50. So I'm going to stop it here because this is where we're braking. So if you look, before we get to the 50, as we get to the end of this little entrance road, little marshal's hut that comes in there just after the 100, we're going to start getting on the brakes. Another way of looking at it is as soon as you've gone underneath the bridge, we're going to be getting on the brakes, not overly hard, only up to about 40% in fourth gear. We're going to trail that off and we're going to get back up to 100% ahead of the first set of tyre barriers here on the left hand side. So if you're doing it right as you get there, you're going to be absolutely flat out as you do it. And then for the second one, we're keeping our left hand tyres just on the track. So literally anything a quarter of an inch over to the right from where I am now, you are getting an off track and a quite stringent slowdown as well. For turn 4, what we're looking for again is this bridge. We're about to go underneath it. We're going to get on the brakes just before the orange on the barrier here on the left hand side. So again, as you can see, here it is, and we're getting on the brakes up to about 55–60%. That's about the magic number in the Toyota GR86 if you don't want to live in the ABS and burn your tires up. So we're going to brake in a straight line, left hand tires just clipping that outside curb on the left here. We're going to drop it down to second, trail it off. I'm going to look to pick back up on the gas whilst we're on this curb, which we're taking quite a bit of. It is soft suspension in the GR86, so you can do that without any issues. We get up to 100, over to the right hand side, and we're going to get on the brakes at the 50 marker on the right hand side that you can just see there. And again, braking straight up to about 50–55%. Second gear, trail it off. Don't take any inside curb here at turn 5. We get back on the gas at the apex, head over to the left-hand side. Now, again, you can see another of these little entrance roads in the barriers here on the left-hand side. Where the entrance road sort of meets the actual track and it straightens out and it says boost mobile, so that first B of boost that you can see there just in front of the car, that is going to be our braking marker. There we go. So that's the B I was talking about. We get on the brakes again to about 50% straight onto them and then a quick trail off. We're going to take a load of curb here at turn 6 and getting back on the gas at the apex. And we're going to do exactly the same for turn 7, very similar, and we're going to get on the brakes at the 50 marker because they've actually put one here. There we go. So again, straight up to 50–55%, trail it off, take a little bit of curb and back on the gas at the apex. Notice Gianni was having to work the wheel quite hard on exit just to keep the car pointing in the right direction. Now turn 8, absolutely flat. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee because it is 4:52 in the morning that I'm recording this. And I've just gotten up as opposed to going to bed. Next braking marker is just ahead of the 150 on the left-hand side, as you can see here. And again, we're going to be braking to about 55–60%, holding it there all the way down and past the 50. And then we're going to trail off down to first gear. Very important corner this, very easy to get wrong. We're going to drop it all the way down to first, and we're going to very tentatively pick back up on the gas at the apex. We get up to 100% just as we get to the full exit and not in that wall. Now for turn 12, this left-hander coming up here, we're going to get on the brakes just after the 50 board here on the right-hand side. And again, straight on the brakes up to about 55%. We'll drop it down to second, trail off. And this isn't a corner that you want to particularly take a huge amount of curb on because it can upset the exit and put you in that wall. But as we get to the apex, you can see here, we're already back on the gas. Now we're going to go flat through here, and what we're looking for is this line painted on the road just ahead of us. As soon as our car is over that, we're going to brake in a straight line to the left-hand side, i.e. the outside of turn 14, this hairpin. So there we go, we are on top of the line. We brake up to about 60%. We're going to hold it there all the way through until this little patch of mud on the grass. Then we're going to drop it down to first, trail it off, and then we're going to get back on the gas at the apex. Nice, simple, straightforward, great little track. Over and across the line we go in a 30.1. I think I did a 30.8 or 9 in the fixed, so this is worth, I don't know, 7 or 8 tenths on the setup. We've got one final version coming up next with the driving line on and without me talking, so enjoy.